Next, we're going to talk about the toolbar, and a lot of these are shortcuts that you can find in the menus up here. They're just much more accessible if you have the toolbar. So we'll start over here with your undo and redo buttons. This is your print shortcut. This is your spelling and grammar check shortcut, which can also be found in the tools menu. This is your format, your paint format. So if you have a certain format, text format that you want to copy to other parts of the document, you can use this tool to do that. Here is where you can zoom in and out of your document. So this is just totally preference. If you want to view your document bigger so you can see it more clearly, you can zoom in to like 150%, 200%. You can make it smaller. So that's really how you choose to view the document. Then we have different text styles, right? So we have normal text, which is what I have here, right? Just when you start typing. Right, so when you start typing, that's just normal text. But then you can get into different things like titles. So if I type a title, right, you can see that the default, it gives you a default font size, it gives you a default color. If I make a subtitle, you can see the difference in the subtitle. It's like a grayish color, it's a little bit smaller. I can make a heading, right? So they're all a little bit different. That's subtitle 2, or heading 2, I should say. Heading 3, right? And heading 4. So that just changed to heading 4. Actually, let me change it back to heading 3 so you can see the difference. Right? And so it just, there's a bunch of different ones that you could just keep going, and they are different sizes. Now you'll see what's happening over here, that it's creating, when you use headings, it creates a clickable table of contents. This is really nice if you have a long document, because when this shows up over here, if you have something about health on page 6 of your document, instead of having to scroll, the person, if you used headings, can just click. You see that it turns blue like a link, and it will take them to right to that space in the document. So those are the different text styles. Then you have your fonts. So this is Arial, I think is usually the default, but you can see you have all different fonts you can choose from. So if I choose, let's say I choose that one, and I'm going to type English, so you can see the different fonts. If you want to change it, you can highlight it and then just go up here and change it to the font that you want. Then you have your font size, and you can change that by just clicking the plus and the minus to make it bigger or smaller. You have your bold, your italics, your underline, and your text colors. So you have lots of different colors to choose from. So you can change the text color by making sure whatever you want to change is highlighted, and then changing the color. And then you can also add a highlight to the text, and what that means is that it makes the text stand out. So if I go here and I put this in the background, when I click off it, you'll see that it's highlighted, essentially. So that's another nice feature that you can use to make certain text stand out. Here is where you can add a link. So if you wanted to link to a website, you would highlight whatever the words are that you wanted to link somewhere else, and you would click the link, and then you could paste a URL in here if you know what it is. You could just type it in and you hit apply, and then that becomes a clickable link within your document. Here you can add comments. So if this is especially useful if you're collaborating with someone, and if you've shared the document, so you can add the comment like, don't forget to add the link, right? So you can comment whatever you want. I also use this feature, even if it's just my own document, to remind me to do something. So if I need to add something, or I want to remember to add something later on, I put it in the comment section so that when I open up the document, it's there as a reminder for me. Then we have the insert image, which is the same as insert over here. It's just a little shortcut. Then you have your text alignment. So you can left align, you can center align, you can right align, and you can justify. Your line spacing, right? So right now, I have the line spacing at 1.15. I can change that single. Oops, I need to do that. Single, you can change to double. You can add spaces before and after the paragraph. So there's different options in here as well. The next one you have is your bullets. So you can do a numbered list that will give you like an outline with upper and lowercase letters, or there's different types of bullets as well. So if I wanted these 3 things to be bulleted, I could click that. I could click the style I want, and it would bullet them for me. And then over here, you have to decrease an indent or increase an indent. And then here, if you wanted to clear all the formatting, you could click that as well. When you do clear formatting, you have to make sure that it is selected so that it will clear the formatting of what you had in there. So you see it didn't clear the bullets, but it cleared like the highlight from the word I had highlighted. It cleared some of the different things that I had done. So it won't clear all of the formatting, but it will clear like mostly the text formatting.